can imagine that we left Kampala at 4:30, right? We just made our first stop here at 8 o'clock. So don't drink too much if your bladder's weak, because you don't know when you're gonna be making more stops. So keep that in mind when you're traveling.
When you come here in Uganda, you can come and chill.
You're gonna give them a discount?
Yeah, we can give you a discount. We have coffee, we have everything.
You got a restaurant over there, and
yeah, I'm looking forward to see you guys.
Good morning, motherfuckers. Karibu, Kenya. So we just arrived here in Nairobi, Westlands to be precise. Mambo.
Poa.
Poa.
Yeah.
So my guy just dropped me off here. I paid him 400 bob. Okay, we're gonna go inside and I'm gonna show you the place when I check in. This is the sitting area, TV, which I never really watch. There's a table here if I'm doing some work or whatever. The big bed is here, nice and comfortable. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another one, another journey. So I'm in the car, as you can see. I'm on the road and I'm gonna take another journey. Of course, I'm gonna take you guys with me as always. I'm sure you probably know already in the title where I'm going. Come along with me and I'm gonna be updating you guys about anything that's changed, because the last time I went to this place where I'm going to was last year, so it's been a year and I'm going back. So let's go and see if anything has changed or if everything's still the same. Of course, my job is to give you guys information when we're traveling, and of course taking you on interesting, adventures. So we're on the roads here in Kampala, as you can see. Let's put some windows down. Alright, beautiful afternoon. Okay, so make sure straight away, guys, as soon as you come in, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. More videos coming where I'm going, so let's go. So as I stand here waiting for us to start boarding the bus, it hasn't even arrived yet, but a lot of people obviously arriving. I'm outside the offices. I wanted to show you my Kenyan people or something. Yeah, right here, right outside the Mashpa office, there's a Swahili restaurant there called Swahili Pot for all Kenyan dishes and snacks, and it welcomes you as well. It said Karibu, right? So if you're here in Kampala, if you're Kenyan and you're here in Kampala and you're looking for Swahili restaurants, there's one right here. And the name of the street is Dewington Road in Kampala, right outside Mashpa offices. But as you can see, more people are arriving. That's where the bus is gonna be, but it hasn't arrived yet, so we're still waiting. But when you're traveling, when you're taking this kind of journey, make sure you bring some sort of entertainment, some music, as you can see, or a laptop or iPad when you're on the bus to watch movies or whatever. So I'll continue the vid once we start boarding. So guys, a quick update, right? Just in case you're waiting to board before you travel and you're by the main road where I'm standing and you're looking to use some washrooms, well, like I said earlier, this place here, this is where the National Theatre is here in Kampala, and the big boy just pulled up here. This is the bus we're gonna take. Much cool. All right, that's the beast right there. So down there, that's where I was, at the main road, right? And the bus is gonna pull in right there where the people are sitting under the trees, and that's where we're gonna board from. But anyway, just in case you want to use the washrooms, you can come here at the National Theatre and use the washrooms. And yeah, they do plays, as you can imagine, because it's a National Theatre. Auditions for kids and stuff, shows, different shows. You got signposts and everything. So that's how it looks like. All right, there you go, Uganda National Cultural Center. All right, so it's nearly maybe 5 minutes to 4 o'clock, and it looks like we're gonna be on time because the bus pulled up already. And yeah, we're about to go. I'm excited. I haven't been back in Kenya for over a year. I was there earlier last year, I believe. So yeah, as soon as we board, I'm gonna show you my seat where I'm sitting, and I'll update you and I'll let you know where I'm sitting. On this bus, there's two different classes. There's business class or first class, whatever you want to call it, and there's normal class, for us normal people. But anyway, so I'll update you and I'll let you know how much I paid, or should I tell you now, or I'll tell you later. But anyway, the boarding process just started. The engine, we're gonna pull in over there, so let me wait for him to go. So when you come, you have to go straight to the office, and they will check your bag. That's where apparently check-in security is. they check your bag and then they give you a tag. They put like a small paper tag on your bag, like they do at the airports or whatever, to let the people know when you bring your bag and you're boarding the bus, to let them know that your bag's been checked. So, but then they do it randomly as well, like some airports do. Anyway, so my bag hasn't been checked. I need to go get my bag checked because for some reason they always pick on your boy. But yeah, so I'm gonna go get my bag checked, and yeah, and then you produce your passport, obviously, or your travel documents before you board the bus, and they register you. Oh, my bag is slipping. They register you and on the register, and yeah, you board. So we're out here, and there's a big car park here, as you can see. If you come driving, you can park your car here. I don't know how long you can park here, but like I said, because it's the National Theatre, that's probably where the people park when they come to watch plays and shows here. So anyway, I'll continue the video in a minute once we get onto this beast right here. Much cooler. Right, local time, 4:15, and we just boarded. But we're supposed to have left at 4, but looks like we're gonna be delayed for a little while. But we're boarded anyway, as you can see. A lot of people are taking the seats, but outside they're still registering people. So that's where they register the people. You show your passport or your travel documents, and then they register you right there. So right, and then down here, that's where they load the bags. Okay, and over here, that's where the pilot sits. And the boys here. I know you guys are gonna say, yeah, but you know, Time, he said, you know, bad boys sit at the back of the classroom, but today we're in the front of the classroom, number one. And this is what I'm gassed about. We've got some charging sockets here, so that's gonna come in handy. So obviously listening to music and stuff, using my phones, you know, through the whole journey. When you have low battery, you got your charger, you can charge your phones. Benefits of sitting in this first class seats. Anyway, and we'll have, you know, a nice view as well, being in front of the classroom. People are still boarding, as you can see. So, oh yeah, and also around here, there's some nice shops that do some nice artwork around here. It's a good target because they know, obviously, people travel from here, come in from different countries and leave from here. So it's a nice place to put your shops, you know, to sell things there. Nice artwork, as you can see. Exactly 4:30, and we're on the move. Right, so what they do, they normally give people some water. They give you some water to drink, everybody. So we're on the move. I guess we're delayed maybe for half an hour, but not bad. We're on the road, so yeah, I don't know if the bus is packed. I haven't looked yet, you guys can see, but we're on the move. So there's always obviously a driver and a conductor. His brother, driver over there, very skilled, and we're on the road. Beautiful, thank you. Beautiful afternoon here in Kampala. We're leaving.
I like cash in the fattest amounts. Take a loss and I'm grabbing it back. All of this talk about mainstream noise, but the boys all capping and spitting their rap. Big bro still hitting the trap. Loose screws to the gas, is tapped. Porsche all day, bring around to the gaff in the room with a bad one and making it clap. I like cash in the fattest amounts. Take a loss and I'm grabbing it back. All of this talk about mainstream noise, but the boys all capping and spitting their rap. Big bro still hitting the trap. Loose screws to the gas, is tapped. Porsche all day, bring around to the gaff in the room with a bad one and making it clap. This 8 out of 10 keeps ringing my phone. No more talk, come take this bone. So this one I'm bringing.
Okay, so it's just gone past 8 o'clock, and we just made our first stop here. I don't know what the name of this area is called. I don't know what the name of this area is called, but just made our first stop. Obviously, the big boy is here, and it's at it's a petrol station. Oh, we're in Ginger. We're in Ginger Lakeview. Okay, there's a restaurant here where you can get some drinks and stuff. There's also, you can get some coffee. There's a little restaurant around there, so I'm gonna go in here, get something to drink, maybe a soda or something. So yeah, can get some snacks as well, you know, Pringles and that, crisps, Gonja crisps, plantain chips, and peanuts and stuff. Alright, can get some biscuits as well, and ice creams and stuff, sweets, chocolates. Alright, but your boy, I need the drinks over here. Need maybe get maybe try one of these. Never tried this Mirinda pineapple. Alright, maybe I'll try that or normal Mirinda fruity. Let's try this. I hope it's nice, but just made our first stop, and I'm hoping. I'm guessing the second stop is gonna be probably at the border, but I'll let you guys know if we make another stop. So far, so good. So we left at 4:30, and we just stopped at 8 o'clock to make our first stop. Okay, we've got the juice. You're probably wondering how much the juice is. This Mirinda. I've never tried this before. Mirinda pineapple. Okay, I'm gonna try it out. It's 2,000 shillings. Yo guys, taste. To give you guys the updates on the drink, it's lit. First time trying it. Mirinda pineapple. When you get a chance, try it. Cheers to all you motherfuckers. You wanna say hello? Somebody wants to say hello over here. What's up, my guy?
Hey guys, this is Uganda. This man is chilling with us here. No problem.
What's your name?
I'm called Dauda. Working with Total Energies.
Where is this petrol station?
This station is located in Ginger Melonville, Ginger City.
Okay.
It's a very good one. When you come here in Uganda, you can come and chill.
You're gonna give them a discount?
Yeah, we can give you a discount. We have coffee, we have everything.
You got a restaurant over there, and
yeah, I'm looking forward to see you guys.
All right, my guy. Take care. Yeah? All right, my guy. Yeah. I always want to get some people on camera, but a lot of people are shy, obviously. But sometimes when you see somebody, I see the signs when somebody wants to be on camera, so you tell them to say hello to the people. The drink is nice as well, so yeah. Oh yeah, guys, I always tell you when you're taking long trips, like on buses, right? Especially some of these buses that have got no washrooms and stuff, so be careful. So you can buy drinks or carry drinks on, of course, snacks and stuff, but don't drink too much if you have a weak bladder. You're making noise over there. Somebody's fixing tires up there. So if you're traveling, yeah, making noise. If you're traveling, guys, yeah, for long hours, as you can imagine, that we left Kampala at 4:30, right? We just made our first stop here at 8 o'clock. So don't drink too much if your bladder's weak, because you don't know when you're gonna be making more stops. So keep that in mind when you're traveling. Unless your bladder is good or whatever, then you can drink whatever you want. But apart from that, drinking phases, innit? Stay hydrated. Drink, just sit, don't just. As you can see, guys, we just crossed over. That's the border, the Kenyan and Ugandan border right there, where all the trucks are crossing. And I hope you can see me properly. I must say, this is probably the smoothest transition you know, I've ever had, you know, coming to Kenya. This is like my third time, and going through immigration today was the smoothest I've ever experienced. And coming here, guys, I was a bit worried because I hope I'm clear because I'm on the side of the road. I was a bit worried because I was told that even if you have a visa, an official visa to enter Kenya, apparently you're supposed to need some document online, some ETA document online on the website. You have to apply for it on the website before you actually come to Kenya. That's what I thought, right? So, but for me, traveling into Kenya, I was using my east. The traffic is going, it's loud. So let me go over there. It's not too loud over here. Let me move from the side of the road. Let me stand over here. So, like I was saying, right? A year or so ago, some stuff was changed, right? That if you're traveling to Kenya, you need to fill in a form online and apply for this document called ETA, right? So me flying in, obviously I flew in Uganda, as you guys know, and I went to Rwanda, and I was using my East African visa that I used when I was leaving London. So that East African visa normally allows you to come to Kenya, go to Uganda and Rwanda, right? But apparently Kenya had changed the rules or whatever, so I was a bit skeptical coming here. So I thought I needed that document called ETA, right? So I got here, I thought maybe they were gonna tell me, no, you don't have your ETA, you only have your visa, blah, blah, blah. But when I came here, I just gave them obviously my passport, and I've got my visa sticker in there, my East African visa sticker in there. And it was quick, basically. It was literally the quickest immigration access I've ever experienced in my life, ever. And I've had issues with immigration before. Not issues, but like, you know, people just asking silly questions. Where you going? And you tell them, oh, I'm going to Nairobi. How long are you staying there? Oh, 2 weeks maybe. Where you staying? So people have been, you know, a bit difficult, but you know, those kind of difficult questions that they try to ask, they're doing their job, I understand it. But today they didn't even ask me nothing. The lady just asked me, because obviously when you're going through immigration at the border here, you go from you go to the immigration of the country you're coming from. So we're coming from Uganda, so we have to go to the Ugandan immigration side, and then they stamp your passport as you exited Uganda, and then you go to the Kenyan immigration side and you're entering the country. So when I went to the Kenyan side, the lady just asked me, hey, where you going? I said, I'm going to Nairobi. She said, okay, how long are you staying there for? I was like, a week or two. She said, okay. She just stamped my passport and gave it back to me. So anyway, we're officially in Kenya. This is the border right here, as you can see. A lot of trucks park up here, petrol, they probably transferring petrol, they're transferring goods and stuff. So all the buses, once you cross over the border, all the buses park here on the side. So my bus is actually over there, so I need to go back to my bus before they leave, man. But anyway, I'll continue the vid soon, or if we stop for something to eat again, or when we get to Nairobi. All right, in a bit. But we're in Kenya, baby. All right, back on the bus. As you can see, it's empty. It's basically empty. Most people are still going through immigration at the border where I just showed you. And when we go through immigration, they check all our bags and stuff, and then the bus comes and parks on this side, like I showed you. And this is where it parks. More buses there, and there are shops here where you can buy things. You can buy SIM cards, you can buy foods, phone accessories and stuff. People, you know, roasting chicken and stuff, refreshments, drinks as well. But of course, there's also some hustlers that, you know, gonna ask you for fees. But also, if you cross the border actually and you need bikes, like border or motor taxis, that you guys like to call them, there's always borders out here. I don't know if you can see them in the distance out there. There's loads of bikers. They ask you where you're going and they can take you. And I'm sure there's also taxis as well outside. So anyway, we're about to move again, and I'll continue the video soon. Good morning, motherfuckers. We just made another stop here in Kenya. I don't know what this place is called, but this is the place right here. So many birds outside. This is a huge car park. There's the beast. I just dropped us here. This is the place called Baraka Rift Stopover. All right, I don't know which area this is. So what you have here, you have let me show you over there. So there's washrooms right there in the corner. You've got washrooms. Then you've got like a small supermarket over there with snacks and drinks. Oops, right on cue. I just dropped my drink. Same drink I bought when I was leaving Uganda in Ginger. They've got it here. Because I liked it, I bought another one, and I bought a bottle of water as well. So in here, they've got like a, you know, I don't know what you call it, a cafe or whatever. It's like another little restaurant. They do snacks and coffee and stuff. And over there in the corner, they do more fast foods or snacks, whatever you want to call them. Oh, and there's another supermarket right there in the corner. Tables here, you can order food and sit down and eat. I'm hungry, I ain't gonna lie, because I haven't eaten since I left Uganda. I ate at lunchtime around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I ain't gonna lie, I'm hungry, but when I'm traveling, especially these long journeys, yeah, my stomach is very sensitive. I don't really like eating, you know, fast foods, because reason being, I don't know when they prepare the food. I don't know how long it's been there, and I don't want to have no problems when I get back on the bus. So I doubt I'm gonna get some food, but I might just wait till we get to Nairobi and get something maybe later. But I got some drink, stay hydrated and all of that stuff. I managed to get, you know, a little nap on the bus, but not too much. The roads are a bit bumpy, so it's not really easy to sleep. But yeah, this is the first official stop we made since we've crossed over the border. So yeah, people are gonna get some food. Most of these people here were rolling with us. What time is it? Let me show you guys the time. It's 6 in the morning. Local time is 6 a.m. I don't know how long it's gonna take us to get to Nairobi, but I'll let you guys know when we arrive there. People are getting snacks. If I do manage to get something, actually I'll let you know. I'm gonna see if there's something hot. I'll let you guys know if I do. Yo, yeah guys, nah, I've decided not to get no food, man, because like I showed you a little while ago, it's 6 a.m. in the morning, and yeah, they've got food. There's no way, I know they didn't cook that food. They haven't cooked that food anytime soon. They probably cooked it yesterday, but you never know. But I doubt it. I doubt it's fresh. They've got like snacks, like mandazi. If you know mandazi, they're like similar to like donuts, and they've got chapatis. They've got samosas, and they've got patties as well, like pastries, that patties you can buy. But I know for sure they didn't bake those, right? If they're hot, really hot, and they're fresh, I could have got some. But even though you can buy them and they can warm them up for you like in a microwave, but I know they're not fresh. They probably made them like earlier yesterday, so I'm not really gonna get it. Even though I'm hungry, but I just don't want to risk it. I don't want no problems with my stomach and that. So I'll just be patient till we get to Nairobi, and I'll eat later. Yeah, but I've got some drinks and some water. Yeah. Actually, this place here, because I remember the guy who's actually serving. This place here used to be small. We used to always stop off here, and the place was small. As you can see, I think they developed the place, they opened it up and they made it bigger. So this is the place we used to actually stop at, but they made it bigger. So, oh yeah, guys, another update. I want to tell you guys, yeah, if you're taking this trip, yeah, from depending on where you're coming from, if you're traveling by road, yeah, and you're coming to Kenya, make sure you carry a jumper or hoodie or a jacket, because once you cross over the border, like I'm coming from Uganda, once you cross over the border, it gets chilly, especially at night, after midnight. The temperatures drop and it gets a bit chilly. So as you can see, when I was in Uganda, I was in my t-shirt, but now I had to put my hoodie on because it's cold. Even on the bus, when we're on the bus, it gets cold. So yeah, keep that in mind. Bring a hoodie or a top or a jumper, especially if you get cold really easily. I don't, but still, I'm feeling it. So yeah, keep that in mind. It gets cold here in Kenya. Well, apparently, early bird catches the worm. Yeah, they're outside. They're looking for their worm. Let's get back on the bus. Let's get moving. All right, so many crows. These are crows, right? Yeah, they're out here. Good morning. Welcome to Nairobi, Kenya. Karibu, Kenya. So we just arrived here in Nairobi, Westlands to be precise, and just dropped us off here. And I'm gonna get a car to take me to my hotel. And I spoke to a guy already. I'm gonna show you guys the guy. He's talking about 500 bob or 500 shillings, but we'll see. I might give him 400. We'll see. But we're here. We're in Westlands. I have to go. Where's the car? Where's the car? This is the brother right here. All right. Okay, we go. Could you pull this forward, yeah? Yep. All right. All right, nice one. Okay, so I'm gonna take my bag off and then we'll go. So, Mambo.
Poa.
Poa.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay guys, so we're on the way, and yeah, I'll continue the video once I get to my hotel and check in, and then of course I'm gonna show you guys the place once I check in, how I always do. It's early. It's most of the time, let's see, 8:54, literally nearly 9 o'clock. I'm early. I don't know if they're gonna let me check in, because my check-in is supposed to start maybe from midday. I don't know. I can't remember because I stayed at this place before, but I don't remember what time I checked in last time. So I'm gonna go. Hopefully they will let me check in early. Hopefully, because I have to come back here at this mall I just showed you to get SIM cards. to get connected. But yeah, early morning people are going to work, as you can see. Okay guys, so I just arrived here at these are my apartments where I'm gonna be staying. Hotel apartments, but these are apartments. I stayed here before, here in this area called Westlands. That's the name of the apartments, luxury serviced apartments. Of course, after I checked in, I'm gonna take you guys inside like I always do and show you how I find the place. So my guy just dropped me off here. I paid him 400 bob. Okay, we're gonna go inside and I'm gonna show you the place when I check in a minute. Right, okay guys, we just checked in. That was quick. Even though I came early, it's nearly 10 o'clock. They allowed me to check in, which was good. My room was ready. So, boom, just like I always do, I just came in. Just want to show you guys how I always find a place. I believe this is a studio apartment. So, boom, back to the door. As you can see, these are the rules. All right, that's the name of the place, Tarifa Suites. Boom, okay. There you go, we've got the meter here, electric meter and stuff. So this is what you see as soon as you come in. It's we've got some artwork here on the wall, as you can see, the kitchen area right here. But here on the right, as you come in, there's an ironing board, and there's I don't know what this piece here. I'm gonna put my suitcase on there. My suitcase is just there. Then down there, probably keep my shoes. Right, let's go to the kitchen area. 2 chairs. You can sit here. You can eat here. Oh, they give you some water, which is good. All right, oh, some coffee and some tea bags. All right, boom. There's a microwave here, which is a good thing. Hopefully it works. I haven't checked that out. And what do we have here? Some cupboards down here. We have a fridge. Okay, I'm gonna switch that on in a minute because I'm gonna need to put things in there when I go shopping. The sink. There's a cooker here if you wanna cook, and also, oh yeah, there's a sandwich maker. Interesting. And we've got a water machine here. Okay, water dispenser. Right, some cupboards up here. Okay, comes in handy. Let's check out the view. I didn't get there's an apartment I stayed at in the corner right there at the end, but I didn't get it this time. But this is the view you get. All right, that's the car park. That's where I was when I came in. That's the main gate right there. Okay, let's continue the tour. All right, come on this side. There's a table here to do some work. The phone to call reception, internet modem. Obviously, they give you internet details right there to to log on to the service. Cool. Just a quick thing, guys. So before I continue with the tour. Well, actually, let me finish the whole tour and then I'll tell you about the whole check-in. There's a big mirror here, which is cool. You can, check yourself when you're leaving. Okay, these are supposed to be the wardrobes. All right. There's an iron here. Like I said, there's an ironing board. All right, boom. More space down here, storage space. Okay, security box, which is a good thing. All right, I'm going to use that for sure to put my variables in there. They give you a few hangers, which comes in handy as well. More storage space down there. So this is the sitting area. TV, which I never really watch. There's a table here if I'm doing some work or whatever. The big bed is here, nice and comfortable. All right, and on the side of here there's another lamp over here. Let's see if it works. Boom, nice, it works. Okay, more lighting is good. And over here on this side of the bedroom, all right, this is the view out here. Nothing too special. There's a mall right there. That big building right there is a mall, which is good. I can always walk there if I need to do some shopping. So I'm going to be using that on a daily. But before that, I need to go back to Sarit Mall real quick. All right, let's go to the bathroom. Okay, actually, let's check these. All right, this lamp works as well. More lighting. Cool. So this is the bathroom. As you walk in, this is what you see. Nice and spacious. All right, hand towel. Another two more hand towels there, and one big towel there. And they give you some soap to wash your hands. The water works already. I've already came in there and checked. Obviously got some toilet tissue, the toilet flushes, I've already checked it. Body lotion over here. All right, and then over here when you close the door, boom, You can lock it if you want to when you're going to shower. There's another big towel here, and it's a walk-in shower. You close the door. I've already checked. It works. Last time when I stayed here, guys, like I said before, I stayed at these apartments before. This is my second time when I was here. They did have hot water. I haven't showered yet, so if they don't, let me fix the bush. If they don't have hot water, I will give, obviously before I leave, like you guys or you guys know, I'm mumbling a little because I haven't slept that well, you know, through that long journey. But I always give you guys a full review of the places I stay at in my last video when I leave the place I'm staying at. So expect that when I'm leaving, I'll give you the full review of what I thought of the place and all of that stuff. If you didn't watch my videos when I stayed here last time, like a year ago, I think. Anyway, so that was a quick tour of the place that, you know, I'm gonna be staying in. All right, now I need to talk to you guys about the check-in process, right? So when you book these apartments, that's why first of all I always tell you guys to read the reviews of places you're gonna stay at when you're traveling, right? So when I was booking this place, there's a few things some properties don't tell you, and they will surprise you once you get to the properties, right? I had booked this place and I thought I was gonna pay using my bank cards, right? Or paying using cash. Now I know, like most places in Africa, they don't really take pounds, and sometimes I travel with pounds and sometimes I travel with my cards. So this time around I was gonna pay with my bank cards, right? But the lady, when I came to check in, she asked me how you're gonna pay, and I said to her I'm gonna use my card. She's like, oh, if you're gonna use your card, there's a 3% charge. So they charge you for using your card. I was like, well, it didn't say that on the website. And she was like, yeah, we don't say. And I'm like, well, isn't that misleading for, you know, your guests? And she's like, well, there's another option you can use. We don't take cash. That's what she said. So they don't take cash, but if you pay with card, then they charge you 3% extra. But they do take M-Pesa. M-Pesa is what they use here. It's a telephone service you can use here. If you're from like different African countries, you know, other people use it in Uganda, they call it mobile money. Here it's the same thing, it's called M-Pesa. You get the app, you put the app on your phone, which I did use last time when I was here, but unfortunately this is the app here. It's called M-Pesa, right? That's what it's called. Last time when I was here, I was using the app. So what you normally do, you if you have cash, you go to your shop, to any of the shops that will allow you to top up. You give them the cash, and then you give them your phone number, and they put your money on your M-Pesa account. So wherever you go, you just use your M-Pesa to pay. It's like Apple Pay for you guys in Europe. It's like Apple Pay, or if you're from America or whatever. All right, or Cash, kind of like slightly like Cash App or whatever, or Apple Pay, if anything. So the lady at the reception told me we can take payment, you know, using M-Pesa. But if you're new and you just came here, obviously you might not have M-Pesa on your phone, because if you're new in the country. Luckily for me, I used M-Pesa before, so I do know it. But because I was here nearly a year ago, my app actually, they blocked it, so I really need to go and I'm probably gonna need to uninstall it and then install it again and register with M-Pesa again. So I told her, okay, cool, when I do go out, I'll transfer money on my M-Pesa, then I'll pay you with M-Pesa. So she wrote the total down. You see it. In case you guys are wondering how much I'm going to be paying, I'm going to be staying there for 5 nights, I believe, and that's the total of 38,000 Kenyan shillings. All right, that's in Kenyan shillings. That's what I'm going to pay. Let me give you guys the quick conversion, you lazy motherfuckers. So I have this app that I actually use called XE, this app right here. I use this when I'm traveling to do conversions. It helps. So let me put the total in there, 38,000 Kenyan shillings, and in pounds, and then this is what it comes out to in pounds. There you go. Actually it's more than that. 1 second. 38 139. All right, so done. Okay, so it comes up to, there you go, 217 pounds, or just under 218 pounds. That's what it comes down to. So that's what I'm gonna be paying for the 5 nights I'm gonna be staying in, which is not bad. I don't know how much it works out per day. You guys do the conversions, don't be lazy. So anyway, I'm here now. I've checked into my apartment, and yeah, so I'm probably gonna end this video here. I just arrived, so don't ask me too much questions. I just arrived. Time, how's the weather in Kenya? I just arrived. Time, what are you gonna be doing? I just arrived. That's supposed to be a joke. I don't know if it was funny, but anyway. Yeah, so guys, this is the place I'm gonna be staying in. A few more videos coming. I'm not staying here for long, like I said, 5 days here. And yeah, so I think I told you guys everything you need to know. Checking in, they allowed me to check in early, which is good. Of course, they took a copy of my passport, as they always do when you check in into your hotels or apartments. And what else? It was quick, and they gave me my key, obviously. And this place here, in case you're wondering, well, I'll give you guys the review anyway when I'm leaving. I don't want to give you too much information right now. So guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and like the vid, share the vid to people that might want to be coming to, Kenya and looking for vital information that I always give you guys when I'm traveling. That's my job. So go ahead, like the vid, share the vid, and subscribe to the motherfucking channel. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.